IV Waste will stay in charge of keeping the French Quarter clean for now.
Gabby Killett reports the Louisiana Supreme Court paused Mayor Cantrell's plans to have another company take over.
People, the council, have spoken, and the courts now have spoken.
Sidney Torres IV says he's relieved justices on Louisiana Supreme Court ruled in favor of those who want to keep his company, IV Waste, in charge of keeping the French Quarter clean.
At the end of the day, people that come in and do a good job for a good price should be rewarded with allowing them to do the job that they do, not all of this chaos and craziness.
In early July, Mayor LaToya Cantrell moved to end the city's emergency contract with IV Waste and signed a new emergency contract with Henry Consulting. A French Quarter resident and the owner of Felix's Restaurant and Oyster Bar filed suit to stop her. Wednesday, the state Supreme Court granted an injunction to stop Cantrell and sent the case back to district court.
What the Supreme Court is looking at is whether it's more likely than not that the plaintiffs would prevail in the entirety of the case.
Jacob Young practices civil law. He points out in the ruling the court says Cantrell's emergency contract with Henry Consulting was not entered lawfully, considering there was, quote, no actual emergency at the time it was issued.
The Supreme Court is negating the current method that the city had to move the contract away from IV Waste to Henry Consulting. So they're stopping the proceeding of that particular contract. There's many ways that it could evolve from here, but that part we know.
Young says unless there's a settlement, this lawsuit will likely continue into the next mayor's administration. Torres says Wednesday's decision is especially comforting for his employees.
The people who work for IV Waste, the hardworking men and women that are on the street every day, giving it their all, those are the ones that I'm happy for. Those are the ones that I'm thankful that the justices did what they did.
And Mayor Cantrell's administration says it agrees with the justice who dissented today's Supreme Court ruling, arguing it as judicial overreach. A separate legal case over French Quarter sanitation continues, and there's a hearing in that case next Tuesday. Meg.